It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for us. And it's game 1 of set 2.
And it's feeling good.
It is feeling good.
Because I was very angry that you didn't finish that lyric.
Yes. I'm a set up.
I was set up
You were set
to
up.
fail. But I know Oliver was really set up to fail. Yeah, they had 4 games.
But we've ended that set now. The confusion, the changing of regulars, the everything. And now we have an even playing field. 0, 0, 0. We start.
Hang on, that was 0, 1, 1. You were like 0, 1, 1.
0.
You say that we
0.
we
0. Words are
I'm
hard.
going to go with one that I've had down for a long time, that is really boring, that I wrote when Anderson was here to make me seem clever in front of Anderson. I'm going to go with AJ, No More Robots that only appeared in Robot Wars Extreme.
Nice.
Name another.
I mean, there are others, but I'm going to say name another.
Cataclysmic Variabots.
There we go.
All in here.
The longest name for the dullest of robots.
I mean, I don't even remember what either of them looked like. I assume they had wheels.
Probably fine.
Probably some kind of shell.
I'm pretty sure
Not
AJ
necessarily
was
weapons.
all wheel. Very little of anything else. If I'm
I mean,
remembering it
that's the
correctly.
best way to be in my experience.
Good. I'm going to go with Duck. No more robots with single syllable names.
Nice. Yeah. Solid. I'm going to bring back one of the last categories from our dead games that I've yet to reuse. And that is General Chomps-a-Lot. No more Team Toad stickers. You hate me already, but it's a good category. Come on.
It's an interesting category to say. I'll give you that.
It'll be an interesting category to prove.
It will be.
I'm going to bring up a category. And we're going to check it makes sense before we sort of lock it in. Billy,
Okay.
no more kind of flavour of the month, everybody suddenly knows what this robot is robots.
That's going
Now,
to be
that
a
does
tricky
not
one
mean they
to
are
prove.
bad robots, and that doesn't mean that their fame won't last. I suppose to say, sort of no more meteoric rises to notoriety.
Name another.
As if I need to say it. As if I even need to say these words to you right now. Say them for me, Oliver. Say his name.
I refuse. You've got to do it.
Baby Dwayne, do 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 do, baby
Dwayne,
do, do, do,
motherfucking Nibley.
do, do, Dwayne. Mommy Dwayne, do 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 do, mommy Dwayne, do do.
For the record, both amazing robots, completely deserving of the fan base they have.
I would have
Absolutely.
called it no more fan favourites.
Ah!
That's a bit broader, though.
That's too broad for me, because that would bring stuff like Tombstone in, for example, that has a huge following, Witch Doctor has a
okay,
huge following
that's
that's
fair.
been built over a larger period of time. Whereas these robots have kind of...
That sort of clarified the category for me.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I can't think of many other examples. So, that to me is the mark of a good early category. You just get to say some stuff, and it doesn't affect anything. And you don't feel guilty because of it. And you don't have to think about the consequences of your actions. That's my motto. Don't have to think about the consequences of your actions. Somebody say something to stop me talking.
I'm just thinking of a robot.
Good plan.
I feel like this category used to come up all the time, and then it disappeared without a trace for a lot of games, perhaps because it was being overused. But I'm going to say Gemini, classic Robot Wars. No more Clusterbots.
Nice, nice. I am going to go with... You know what? I'm going to go with the category that got me out last game. Good start. I'm going to go with Exterminator and No More Robots that finished in the top 4 of a TV competition.
I've already forgotten what the original category from Jevan was, and that worries me greatly. I feel like it was syllable related, and I can't remember what it was. So now I'm just worried about any robots with names.
We're not back at theoretical robots, are we?
So I might try and claim, just to be sure, that 259 technically has no syllables.
Has 3 syllables.
Or has no set amount of syllables.
Has 3 syllables.
Because it could be read, understood, and then vocalized in any language without changes to its meaning.
Nine. I've added some more syllables in.
But you could say that about...
It has any amount of syllables. Normally, proper nouns can't be translated, but in this case, it can. And it's probably wrong for another reason. But I'm going to say no more side skirts / sloped sides generally.
I'm going to speculatively challenge you.
Okay.
Because I don't think I've done one recently. I think 259 finished top 4 in one of the smaller weight class things.
It's possible. Let's find out.
It is, yeah, the featherweight 259.
Which probably wasn't the version you were thinking, but it is
No,
called 259.
That is how we do things. I can't even find it so far, so that's a good
I'm
start.
looking at middleweight championship, Extreme 2,
Yeah.
round 1, the Typhoon Twins, Doom 2, and Mammoth were its 3 opponents. So it was a 4-way fight, which it qualified for the final. Typhoon Twins, Typhoon, Steel Sandwich, 259.
That's top 4 then, isn't it?
That is top 4.
Well,
Although Typhoon
I'm
Twins,
having such a good run.
Typhoon Twins are technically 2 robots.
It comes
one
under
entry.
one heading.
That's
Well.
really unfortunate.
I've had a great day.
That was a fantastic challenge, Jevan.
Yeah, that's a great catch.
That came out.
Cannot complain about that at
nowhere.
all.
I feel bad. I'm sorry, Ryan.
No, that's the game. That's
How
the
the
game.
hell am I being this intelligent today? What's going on?
He's starting
This is like
strong,
being in a
folks. He's
2-imposter
starting strong.
game.
Yeah.
It's like being in a 2-imposter game and you get sussed early. But you can still... Yeah, you can still sabotage.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for. References that will age well, just like last episode. No more flavour of the month.
So,
That is, for the record, why I thought of that category.
what was your category for 259?
I mean,
Well, it doesn't matter
count.
now.
No, I know, but it's just so
We're
I,
not
don't,
doing the 2 left game.
so I don't mix it up in my head.
Oh, it was no more side skirts or
Oh, yeah, that
angled
was
sides
it.
in general.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that probably would have caught me out and I'd have started challenging on that, so...
Oh, good.
So... guess that means it's me. Come and get Rix.
Okay, I will.
No more robots with unusually long names.
Fine, unusually long.
Well, for example, Come and Get Rix has 5 syllables, which is unusually long for a one-word name.
I don't think we should define it this clearly. I think we should just say that it's any name that, when you think about it,
When you sit down and you
go-
really think about it.
yeah, you sit down, you have a cup of tea over it, and you think, damn, it's pretty long.
It is pretty long.
Shockwave.
I don't think we should define it anymore. That's just...
I don't think we are, because he's just said his
Perfect
next
as is.
robot.
Well,
Shockwave.
Hello.
No more reused robot names.
Oh boy, he's back again.
oldie but a goodie.
It is.
Oliver, you look like twice the age you normally do in this lighting. And when you're not smiling, you look like genuinely formidable. This is like moody scene from a soap where you're like working out who you're going to kneecap. Like
What you're
watching
saying-
back some CCTV footage of someone, you know, mugging off your bird. Because that's how
What
they
you're
talk.
saying is I look sus.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying.
I'll tell you somewhere we haven't been recently is the UK live scene. And with that in mind,
There's a reason for that.
I'm going to say
Yeah, there is a reason for that. But
Troublemaker.
not a recorded reason.
No. Troublemaker. No more robots with radical design changes.
I'm going to say, this is a challenge. Troublemaker is on the edge, being kind of long.
2 words each, 2 syllables in length. That's
Is,
sort of
is it
average.
actually stylized as 2 words, or is it stylized as 1?
It's stylized as 2 words.
Well, that is incorrect on their part, but it does save you.
Would you like proof, just in case I'm making this up?
No, I fully trust you. On this in particular, don't take any liberties with that.
Oh, good. My run as the imposter continues.
But while we're here, I was about to actually hold my bank card up. I realised what a terrible idea that was. It's like, you could blur it, but you could forget.
And knowing me, I definitely would forget.
Instead, here's my 2018-2019 Oxford City season ticket. There we go.
Yeah.
I actually designed that myself.
Did you?
That's-
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, with that in mind, I'm going
Ryan in the counterfeit business.
to hold up my ID for the Avengers station in London when it was in London.
Oliver, you got any fun identification there?
Have you got your Lego driver's license there, Oliver?
I did have one of those a long time ago. Throwback.
I think I do
Yeah,
somewhere.
but to be fair to you, two years is a long time.
A meal card for a university hall that I've never stayed in, and for a university I don't go to.
Great.
Why?
Also, it's not even for me. It's for George Martin, not the producer of the Beatles.
Is that where you have it?
Not the author of A Tale of Ice and Fire.
No.
No, it's one
Although I
too
think they
few
put, I
R's.
think they put surname first. So technically, his name's Martin George.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Martin, if you're watching.
Great.
Fucking dreadful.
This has been an interesting part of this game.
It has.
I just want to be involved, you know?
Whose go is it?
It is my go, and I'm gonna go with Gigabyte. No more robots with fire in their paint scheme.
Challenge. Oh no. Bugger.
No, I already named mine, so you can't. Worth a go,
Oh,
wasn't it?
that's upsetting. I've mixed up the
Can we
names.
hear what it... Oh, you've already said it now, so can we
I
at least
have.
hear what it was?
Yeah, it was going to be top 4 because Megabyte came top 4 at King of Bots, but
It
it's
did.
Gigabyte you said.
Gigabyte is
I've
what I
mixed
said.
up the names.
Megabyte did not have a flame paint job
It did not.
in that iteration, anyway. It might have done at some point in the past.
I
don't
don't
know.
recall. I don't think it has. Oh, what a shame. What a waste of a challenge.
Boo hoo.
Great White. No more animal-themed robots.
It's a good category. It's a good category. Basher. No more robots that have had to change their name for legal reasons.
Okay, I'm going to need some backstory here.
Basher was Beta in the Robot Wars pilot. I do have a name another.
Yeah, I'm
So-
sure you do.
We all know what the name another is.
Oliver, name another.
Purple Elephant Robot.
The one and only.
Yeah. I'm going to bring back a category that you brought, Ryan, because I really like it.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, I'm so proud.
I don't know if it is, but I'm going to go with Tosser. No more naughty demonetised words.
I mean, that's a really good old category. I'm actually still proud of you
Thanks, Dad.
for now. I still don't know if the category I was trying to avoid getting out on actually existed in this game. I increasingly feel like it doesn't.
Disn't.
Isn't. That's a cross between didn't and doesn't. It's in all the tenses.
Okay, I'm going to grasp at my final category from the unused games, which means I'll be out of reused categories. And I'm going to go with reality and no more robots that any of us can quote the Mark Bureau and Farouk introductions for.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ryan hates that.
I really do. And at this point, I can't even express why.
It's a different category. It's not one that...
It's right. It's better than song titles. Better than YouTube channels. That's the one thing that makes me glad we lost so many recordings, just so I don't have to live through that again.
You hope.
I'll quit. I will quit before I go through that again.
It's the left-handers of our game.
I need to make an ankle Penelope Pitstop now, don't I?
I mean, Dwayne Nibley is our Penelope Pitstop, let's be honest.
Yeah, but I've got pink paint going spare, so I should do it anyway.
Oh, fair. No, I don't think it was in this game. Storm 2. No more robots that returned for modern Robot Wars.
No more returning veterans. I've got a challenge. I'm going to jump in ahead of you, Ryan.
Okay, go for it.
Firstly, I mean, there's the challenge that wouldn't count, which is angled sides, which Ryan brought up earlier, which is no longer part of the game. But the challenge that I'm actually making here is, given that Storm 2 is Storm 2, and we include the lineage of the robots, is Storm a single-syllable robot name?
I mean, there's an easier challenge available. Top 4.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't think I'd have let Storm go by, but yeah, definitely top 4.
That's pretty much all you can do with the Storm. You can't, like, send it back. Just gotta let it on through.
So, I'm gone.
Yeah, I don't think I'd have taken the Storm 2 one. I think there's enough difference there.
It was speculative anyway.
But we don't have to worry about it, so it's fine.
Yeah, good call on the top 4. I'd forgotten I'd made that.
Got you, fam.
This game. And it means that I've got a challenge in mind for next game. Well, a challenge? A category in mind for next game. Thank you very much. Starting off set 2 very strong.
I'll just pretend to be Holly for half the game. I need a fully black background as well.
Right, dudes.
My dudes.
I could see Ryan as a Holly. I could see him doing a really good job.
I think I'd be a half-decent Holly.
I really do
It was
think...
like a children's version of Red Dwarf.
Who was
I'd
playing?
take that role.
Who was playing Holly at chess?
Gordon.
Grieg.
No,
Gordon.
Gordon.
Have you got your glasses handy, Ryan?
Sort of. They're under some things, but I can get to them if it's a good enough joke.
I'm just checking. No, it's not.
I should point out he did also play Grieg at chess.
He did.
Good.
But
So I wasn't wrong, and it's important the world knows that. Actually, I honestly don't know where my glasses are right now.
He played Gordon first.
Those are the glasses my uncle had. In fact, everyone's uncle had those glasses, I think.
I'm pretty sure.
Even uncles that didn't wear glasses.